Welcome back to the Longview PD On Air podcast. I'm your host, Michaela Vaughn.
Ryan Rocket.
I'm Kerry Higginbotham.
And with us today, we have Officer Ben Easley.
Yep, that's me.
AKA Beasley.
Beasley.
Yes.
He's one of our PAR officers over the 7080 area.
Yes.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Ben Easley.
One of the
I think
par
you already did
officers
that.
over the
Yeah,
70,
it's
80 area.
weird.
You don't have to read your whole CV. Calm down.
Oh,
guy.
thank you.
So we've had par officers on multiple times in the past. So I think if anybody is listening to this regularly, then they're aware of what par officers do. But being over 70 and 80, and I'm using air quotes that nobody can see because this is a podcast, what geographical boundaries does that consist of?
So I do everything from downtown up to the Loop, and then from Judson Road all the way to White Oak. So about a quarter of the city in the central portion.
Cool. Like you've been a par officer for how long?
This time,
Yep.
what was it? Coming up on a year now.
Right.
But together about 2.5 years.
Cool. And so you took a break,
I did take a break.
right? You left the police department.
Sabbatical.
Took a sabbatical. We'll go
I
with
like that.
And you came back.
I did.
You just can't get away from us.
Absolutely not.
Good. So when you left, you were in the par role. In fact, the very first podcast that we recorded was in your old office, your par office,
Oh, I forgot about that.
in the basement.
That was a dungeon.
Yeah.
I say basement,
Absolutely.
but yeah, it was. Wasn't that the basement? It was
It
downstairs.
was the
wasn't
basement,
it?
yeah.
This room smells way better.
Yeah.
Way
Yes.
better. But
That room was sketchy.
Just a little bit, yes.
yeah, so it's like we've come full circle with you
Absolutely.
at this point.
Yeah.
I like it. So your role now in PAR includes all of your PAR duties that all of y'all do, but another one of your things that you've taken on is the Blue Santa program.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
So talk about that. What's your role with the Blue Santa program?
So I am the co-chair of the Blue Santa project here at Longview PD. So I kind of help out, organize, and do a lot of the logistics portions of the project and such like that, and kind of get the word out about what Blue Santa is.
Cool.
Is
So
my
your
big
work
part.
ends when Blue Santa begins.
Yeah, something like that.
You just-
Absolutely.
Just pull the pin and walk away.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you. Absolutely.
So the Blue Santa project that we have here, it goes on for several months. It's not just hey, it's almost Christmas time.
No,
Let's do this.
It's
right?
a year-long project.
So what does that year look like in preparation?
So right after we do our Shop with a Cop event, our big event in December, we are automatically doing a review and seeing what we can do to better it. Usually it's also our biggest time that we get advertisement out, so people will see us there doing the Shop with a Cop, and people will start asking questions. So we start laying the seeds of for the next year, and kind of going back, following up with folks. Constantly, people are asking about it.
Well, it's interesting, and I know we've talked about it before, but I like seeing how far Blue Santa has come in, our 15, 16 years, because when we started, it was like we depended on donations of actual toys, and I remember how way fun it was to go inventory all those not heated or cooled storage rooms that local businesses were nice enough to donate, right? It was super nice of them, but dude, you talk about, they're like, okay, it's July, we need to go reorganize and inventory what we have, and that would take, you work all day, or you do the inventory, and then you go to work after that.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, this is bad.
Yeah.
And then one of y'all came up with this idea like, hey, how about we kind of shift the direction we do this? They pick out the toys they want, and we facilitate that. I was like, oh, I'm in.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Just that the inventory portion and just storing all that stuff was just a nightmare.
Yeah. The direction y'all have shifted, the logistics are still great.
Oh, yeah.
They're just not the same, because now let's campaign for fundraising, not campaign for donations and actual
Absolutely.
toys.
It's kind of made it more streamlined, and it's kind of that direct, response to the kids. It's
Yeah.
hey, it's that money's going straight to them.
And it's not what do we want to give you, it's what do you want to get for yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
So-
that's the biggest thing, especially those kids. You have to remind them it's like, no, this is yours. You do what you want to do with it.
Yeah, they're like, can I get this little
Yeah.
box of toys? I'm like, yeah, dude, get two
You-
of them.
Rock out.
Go
this is all
wild.
you. Yeah, I'm here just to hang out with you type
Yeah.
of deal. You get whatever you want. It's here. It's your night. You do what you want to do. And a lot of people here in the East Texas area, they just love that. I just got done. I'm on the downtown Longview board, and a lot of them didn't know what the project was. And I explained it to them, and they were in love with it. So now a lot of the local businesses are starting to hear from that board what it's all about, and that's their big takeaway. And a lot of people that we talk to is, okay, so we not donating toys. No, this is going straight to the kids. We're not keeping anything. It's 100% there. It's for them. We are there to help out whoever we can. And if we can't help out, we're part of the ELF Coalition, which is a super cool thing here in Gregg County. ELF Coalition is where all the nonprofit organizations here in Gregg County work together. So if an organization can't help a child out or a family out, we will find an organization to get them hooked up with and make sure they get taken care of during the holiday season.
That's cool.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool. Can we talk about so we don't do the toy donations or anything anymore. So talk about what we do. We do our Shop with a Cop event. Walk us through that.
All right. So
And our partnership with Walmart on that.
yes, with Walmart. Walmart's been a wonderful partner. They've been doing it since we've been doing the Shop with a Cop event. They look forward to it. I just talked to them 2 weeks ago, and they are pumped about it. I think they're more excited than we are about it because they
That's
go.
how it normally
yeah,
seems. They have like
go,
a theme and decorations.
They go all into it. They asked me what the theme was this year, and I just looked at them. I said, I don't need to pick a theme. I said, y'all do a great job with it every year. I mean, they go all out with always having the two cashiers and checkout booths just for it and everything else. They shut down all the lawn and garden section for us.
Yep.
So it'll be really great working with them again. But kind of what it is, whenever we do the Shop with a Cop event, the kids have a assigned day that they come in. And once they come in, they get checked in. They get paired up with a police officer. So even if there's 6 kids in the family, they're going to get 6 police officers to come hang out with them, type of deal. And so they'll go out shopping around and everything else, intermingle with all the other cops. And then, of course, the Star Wars characters. And they have those $150 gift cards so they can use whatever their so little hearts want to get, type of deal. And it's pretty cut and dry. And so and we kind of do that as a big thing. And then this year, we actually will have Santa Claus, not just blue Santa. We'll have actual Santa at the...
Are we going to have
It's a busy time of
Santa
year for that
and
guy.
blue
It is.
Santa?
We are.
What?
I
That's
know.
crazy.
I know.
I was just going to be like, blue Santa's usually there. And usually the Grinch, too.
That's true.
We
That's
normally have the
true.
Grinch. I heard he's might have made his way back into town soon, so be watching out.
He do that.
But yeah, no, so this will be the first year that Santa Claus is gracing us with his present, so it should be good.
That's
That's
awesome.
a busy time of year. For
It
him. Come
is.
on, man.
Yeah.
It is. And then, we'll have the animal shelter show up as well. They always love to help. Telco Plus be out there with some goodie bags. Then Walmart will always do stockings for every single child that shows up. So they made sure and they always want to know our goal. They don't want to know exact numbers because they always plan for a 10 plus. So they're always great folks out there.
That's awesome.
The Shop with a Cop thing is really fun just because not only are the kids getting out to pick exactly what they want, but you're shopping with an officer and that gives you a good interaction with an officer.
And it does. It kind of it turns off. It's kind of stepping in that par role that they can actually say, "Hey, these officers are real people,
Right.
And we're just as big of goobers as anybody else." I mean, I'm looking at 2 of them right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they love it more. We get so much more positive stuff afterwards. Not necessarily with them shopping, but them talking about how much they enjoyed hanging out with the police officers, hanging out, realizing, hey, these are people that they're dads.
Right.
That's what they are. Majority of us are dads, or if not, just they're big brothers to folks like that. So it's it's fun.
So you said that you have another organization that you work with,
I do.
right? That is also involved with Blue Santa
It
to a
is.
degree, right? Talk about that for a second.
So I'm part of the 501st, which is the one of the world's largest nonprofit organizations. It's a Star Wars, basically cosplay. So we all have to go through a stringent review of all of our armor. We're all in screen accurate uniforms. And so what we do is we go around to different children's hospitals and such, and go visit with them. So it's a fun organization, and I wanted to tie those two together. Because once we brought it out there, especially last year, we had Chewbacca, so you can't ever go wrong with a 7-foot-tall Wookiee walking around Walmart. That really helped out with everybody kind of taking note of what's going on. So it's really fun having those two organizations work out.
This past year was the first Shop with a Cop event that I've missed. My daughter had her appendix out the day that started, right?
Carrie and I didn't miss it.
But I did bring your daughter some toys, though.
You did.
The louder, the better.
She was very grateful.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The year before, at the Shop with a Cop, there were a few members of the 501st that were there.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool seeing the kids when they saw them, how they reacted. And they
absolutely.
were fired up about it, like
Yes.
real excited about it. I know the 501st does a lot of charitable work with different children's organizations, like you mentioned, the children's hospitals and things like that. And there's just a bond that's instantly formed when you see kids seeing characters that they see on TV.
Absolutely.
You know, and they're blown away by it.
Yeah, they're just drawn to the characters and everything else, and then everybody opens up.
Yep.
And especially whenever you have that good deep tie to those movies, people really they get emotional a lot of times with it because they get so excited about it.
Yeah, well, it was cool to see. I'm glad that got incorporated with what we do because it's another thing, another benefit for the kids, something that they can see, they can relate to from whenever it was the first time they saw one of those movies, you know.
Absolutely.
And go back to that moment, and it gets them excited.
Adults get probably just as or more excited just to see stormtroopers walking around.
Right.
Yes.
Say somebody in our community is like, hey, Shop with a Cop, Blue Santa, I think that is so awesome. I would like to donate or be a part of it somehow. How would they do that? Because we don't do the toy drive anymore. How would they donate?
So what they can end up doing is they can call the Longview Police Department, and they can request to talk to myself.
911, or what are we thinking?
The non-emergency number.
okay.
I can't remember. I'm sorry. Yes, the non-emergency number. We're asked to talk to myself or Cindy Howell, who's the chair for the Blue Santa Project, and they can get a hold of us, and we'll walk them through the process there. And then also we've just now started using Venmo. To start like that, we can also we're starting to have that QR code out and about. So while we're during the Shop with a Cop event, if somebody sees us, because that's usually a lot of times when people ask how they can donate, they can be able to donate at that point in time. So instead of writing out a check, since everybody just carries a checkbook with them still,
Right.
they can be able to donate right then and there type of deal.
Also, so speaking of donations, also a lot of our donations are from our officers. A lot of our officers have like a certain amount taken out of their checks, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So once they get hired on and everything else, they can elect to have a portion of their paycheck allocated straight to the Blue Santa Project, so they can donate year round.
That's awesome.
So that does help out a considerable amount. So it's kind of a buy-in type of strategy with the officers.
So how are the kids that participate in our Shop with the Cop event, how are those kids chosen?
So they go. It's 100% off of officer referrals. So when the officers are out and about, they see somebody, they're able to go out there and talk with them, and each officer is kind of given those forms so they can be able to fill that out, and it's sent to the board. Or if they're responding to a call, they see something that's going on. These folks need some help. That's when they fill those forms out and send them straight to us, type of deal. That's really where 100% of all of our referrals come from, are from the officers themselves. Again, kind of having that buy-in from the patrol officers, bringing in these folks to help out, type of deal.
I think it's just cool because it's not just something you can sign up for. It's actually these families that our officers are in contact with when they're out on patrol.
It's the officers going out and they see a need.
Right.
And everybody talks about the duties of a police officer, and it's our job to do A, B, C, and D, right? But they always look at it through a law enforcement lens. But this is one of those times where our cops go out and they see that there is a need for kids who wouldn't otherwise have the ability to have a Christmas like what we can provide, and they're addressing that need, which is a community concern. In the grand scheme of things, you talk about taking kids that are in an environment that's not really conducive to positivity all the time.
Absolutely.
And you're giving them an opportunity to be happy and spread some joy.
And sometimes I think that we often evaluate it solely from the perspective of the kid, but like, you know, sometimes parents are like, dude, I'm doing the dead level best that I can.
Yep.
And you're like, hey, we can help you out with that too, man.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Because it's not uncommon to go out and you'll find parents who are just salt of the earth people who are working multiple jobs trying to make ends meet and struggling. And we may come across them on the scene of an accident.
Yep.
You know, where the money that they had saved up for Christmas is now going to have to go into repairs for a vehicle, and they don't have a way to provide for their kids and do the things that they dreamed about doing for Christmas. They've been preparing to do for Christmas. And this is an opportunity that we can step in as a police department, the individual officers who show up and see that and are able to contribute and help out. And we've been officer referral driven the entire time, correct? Like that's since we went to the shop with a cop.
Yes, so once we went to the shop with a cop, it has.
And we haven't had a problem with participation. In fact, we've hit max numbers to where we've had to say,
yes, we've had to.
Hey, we're out of room. Yeah. Like I'm sorry, y'all need to pull the reins a little bit because we just don't have enough donations.
To and that's when going. We have to curtail folks to other folks like that because again, the officers here doing a fantastic job about seeing that, and again, especially getting back on those referrals, it gets to where those officers and those community members, that's where it builds that tie right there. It's like, hey, these officers who are coming out here on my worst day are still thinking about my overall well-being, the kids' well-being, and going from there. So it's not just, hey, they're here just to do a job for that 5 minutes to 30 minutes. They're there looking in the long run and going from there. Yep. And then turning around at the event, that said officers there shopping with you as well. So you see it as a full circle.
Yeah.
And so that kind of builds into everything like that. Yeah. And so it's one of those things where I've ran into several people in the last probably 6 months that have talked about that they were kids just a few years ago, and they've enjoyed doing that. And now they see their brothers or they grow up and they're the ones preaching all about it. And it kind of changed that mentality towards police officers and such like that. Even though we have a great community that we serve here in East Texas in the Longview area, I think this kind of helps further build those bonds that we have going on, because it's not just, hey, I hope this happens and just fill out a form and send it in. It's no, that officer was actually at my house or on that accident, seeing that need and understand, hey, of being a human and not just a police officer at that time.
I like it.
Before we wrap, I've got a couple of upcoming events.
I like it. Lay it on.
So the library is taking food donations. They've got a food drive going for local families, and you can get some of your, like if you had an overdue book and you got a fine, you can get some of that removed, basically. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. And also if you don't have fines, they're just doing a food drive. So if you want to drop some food off over there.
And that's something we've done every year, right? Through the library?
I believe so, yes.
The food drive. Okay.
Mm-hmm. We've got the downtown Christmas tree lighting November 22nd from 4 to 7. City offices are closed November 27th and 28th for the Thanksgiving holiday. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
It's coming up.
And then we've got the downtown Christmas parade December 4th, starts at 6:30. We're going to have a Blue Santa float, right?
Yeah, we'll be out there.
We'll be out there.
Yeah.
Then the Shop with a Cop, of course, is December 10th and 11th. From 6 to 8. And then, Carrie, we've got our SWAT Christmas rappelling at the Christus Good Shepherd on the 19th.
The 19th of December at 9:30 a.m.
9:30 in the morning. Is Blue Santa going down
the wall?
The wall. I know he did last year.
I mean, he might. Oh. Yeah. There's no chimney at the hospital, so got to go down somewhere.
And then we've got city offices closed December 24th and 25th for Christmas, and then close as well on January 1st for the new year. We've got lots of fun things coming up, lots of holiday things in the city. Find some fun things you want to go to.
Does the city on the website have a list of events that's being hosted?
I believe so. Either on the
It's on
city,
visitlongview.com.
Yeah, it's on Visit Longview.
There we go. Visit longview.com to stay up to date with events happening around this time of the year.
Yep.
The holidays, good things happening. It's always fun.
Yep.
Cool.
We want to wish everybody a happy holidays. This is probably coming out around Thanksgiving, but happy holidays.
Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Best holiday of the year. And a great Christmas, which is really close second.
It's a consistent cheat day for me.
Yeah, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
Michaela, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
With that, Easley, thanks so much for being on with us, talking to us about Blue Santa today. And
Absolutely.
does anybody else have anything?
No, thanks for being here, dude.
Oh,
It's been fun.
thanks.
We
You and
appreciate
Captain
it.
Kirk, thank you.
Oh, pass the word.
Thanks so much for listening, and we will see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.